afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Ronald from Ecomed, and today we are going to take you through the operation of this machine. This machine, there you look, is simple to operate and it's not that complicated. So, normally before we go into the details on the operation, I'm going just to show you the topography of the machine. Actually, for this machine, it comes, this is the ventilator part, this upper part, and this lower part, this one is a compressor. And then at the middle here, we have the humidifier to help us not to give the patient a dry air. You'll be putting distilled water so that the air that the patient is breathing is moist. And then at the back here, we have the switch. This is for the vent, the switch for the vent, power supply for the vent. And then we have this knob. You see it's from 21 to 100. This one is just if you are giving an oxygen concentration of 100% purity, you select 100. If it's 21, depending on the purity of oxygen you are using, you select here.
Okay.
Our machine comes with two pipes. One for the oxygen, this white one. We also have this black one for the medical air. If you already have piped medical air, you will not need to connect this one. This one is a connection between our compressor and our ventilator. The reason we are connecting this is in case you don't have the medical air, you'll be able to use this. So in a situation whereby you have the medical air in the facility and you don't need our compressor, you have to disconnect this clear pipe here. And then you connect this black pipe here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for our ventilator, the upper part, it has a backup battery, which can even stay up to 72 hours without draining. But you'll keep checking because on the display it will be indicating the battery percentage so that you keep charging. But for the compressor part, it doesn't have a battery. So for you to operate the compressor, you need to connect to power. This is the arm for holding your the tubings, because we need to protect these tubings to avoid contamination with bacteria. So after you've connected all the tubings, you need to hook them here. So it's just like the trip stand, the hooks for the trip stand.
Okay.
That's an arm. Another caution that I want to tell you before we even start switching on the machine is about the humidifier. For the humidifier, you are not supposed to switch it on unless it has water.
Okay.
In case you switch on when there is no water, you'll destroy the heater, the heating element.
Okay.
Now here, our machine comes with, for this machine it can be used for pediatric and for the adult. Normally we have the different tubings. We have the 5 tubes for the adult and 5 for the pediatric.
Okay. They are reusable.
These are usable after every 3 months or after using for each patient to avoid contamination. You need to clean with any soluble solvent, any disinfectant. After you clean, you rinse with clean water. After you clean with the clean water, you have to blow dry them, or you leave them to dry completely before use.
So they are not autoclavable?
No, you just need to clean them with sterile. You can even use the alcohol solution, it's okay.
And you said you need to clean it immediately after using? Or
Yeah, after every patient you need
after
to
every
clean.
patient, okay.
Yeah. In between this connection, I'm not going to open this pipe, but I'll just demonstrate how it goes. We have, you see from our machine here, we have inspiration, expiration, and nebulization. So you'll have one pipe from you connect here. You connect this pipe here, and then here on this humidifier, there is arrows indicating in and out. So from here, this pipe goes to the humidifier. From the humidifier, you connect from out to this now This tube is called it's a water trap. In case maybe the pressure coming here comes with a lot of water, it will be trapped here. So you'll be monitoring also these things after, like, in fact, you'll be checking regularly when the patient is using. In case water gets filled up, mostly when it gets to this spring, you need to empty. Yes. Do not allow it to fill, otherwise you can even kill the patient. From this water trap, now it goes to the patient. It will come to connect.
So you
it
say
will come to connect here on this Y connector.
Okay, so you said we are connecting this one to here.
Yes.
And this other one to here, right? Like this part will be connected.
Yeah. One end
Here, here,
and one end to the in.
Okay.
Like in this humidifier, you see there is arrow showing in and arrow showing out.
Yeah.
So the pipe will come to this part showing in, and another pipe will come from this out. You get the point?
No, I don't get it.
This pipe from here
Here.
will come to this.
This one here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then from here to the water trap.
Yeah.
And then from the water trap to the patient.
To the patient.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. Oh, I get it. So there is no connection, like there is no connection here yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Now from the patient, now from this water trap, it comes to the patient. From the patient, we have the one now going to the like expiration. In between the expiration tube also, we have this water trap.
Another one.
Yes, so you'll have two water trap for going to one connection.
Okay.
At the expiration end here, you'll need to connect this bacterial filter. This one is for after every 3 months you need to exchange. Now, on this part, the most important part after use in every patient, you'll need to, there is a filter inside here. Usually can even be sterilized. You need to remove, you need to clean this upper part. You can even autoclave this one.
Okay.
Sterilize. So before you use for any patient, you make sure you clean this one.
Okay.
But for now, since the machine is new, you don't need to sterilize.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the things you need to check before even you start on switching on the machine and doing anything. Suppose. So you need to be careful when fixing this one back. And then our machine also has an oxygen sensor. The oxygen sensor is usually at the bottom here. You need to open here. The oxygen sensor is down here. So for that one also you change after every 2 years.
Okay.
Yes. Now we are going to switch on the machine and then I'll take you through the operations. So, as I've told you, this machine you can either use it with oxygen and also you can use it with the medical air. And you see when you are switching on the machine, like if the battery is low, it will give you a warning here to connect the AC power, and you can ignore that one. And then when the machine is switching itself on, it does the system checks on its own. In case there is an issue, it will be able to tell you. Now once you have this display here, we have two modes of operation for this machine. We have a patient that has been intubated and the one who is using a mask. So depending on the kind of patient you are using, you'll need to select. So you see it can do the pediatric and adult. Adult IV means patient who has been intubated. But this one, NIV, means not intubated. Our screen is also a touch screen, so you can just select and confirm. Once you confirm, it will display here adult, and then you can just close. That's just the first operation. Here you see we have the different displays. These are the parameters, like the frequencies, the ratio of inspiration. We also have expiration parameters. Here we have the alarm levels indicated on the screen. You can directly change the alarm levels by just selecting on the screen, and then you can adjust with this knob. Once you adjust to the required one, you confirm. But for these ones, you don't need to change because they are already standard based on the factory calibrations. Now, what you'll come to do is you come to, we have the different system settings. One is about the calibration. You see FiO2, it's about the calibration. And then you can also adjust the volume, the language time, and also for these displays, these graphs you are having, you have the graph for the flow rate of the air to the patient, the pressure, the volume. You can also add the loops. If you add the loops, you'll have more graphs. This is if you need more detailed information about the patient. Here again, after every patient, once you've done all the cleaning and you've connected the tubings, you need to clean the machine. You need to come and select wash. So if you select wash and the machine is already connected to the gas and it's running, you'll feel some air coming out of the exhaust valve here. And then it will be, the machine will have already cleaned itself. For the language, you don't need to change, it's already in English. If you change, it will go to Chinese, and it will be a challenge for you to adjust the language. And then for day and night, it's about the display. Just like your phone or your computer, you can select how the display can give you the backlight to be daytime or nighttime. Now, the most important is how to operate the machine. So if you want to operate the machine, you'll come and press. We have this parameter label here. You just press here, and you'll have all these parameters indicated here for you. Now you'll have to select depending on the condition of the patient and how you want to administer the ventilation, you select the ventilation parameter you need to use. Now for this case, we can try using the compressor, the medical air. So when you switch on the medical air, this gauge should rise up to 400 bars here. So it will stop at 4, and then that pressure is already announced. Now if you come and select the parameter, you see you'll have the several parameters you have. So assuming you select this one, you can adjust these parameters and confirm. Once you confirm now, you can even see our test plan is already ready. So you are now on ventilation mode, and you can see the graph. You see when the machine also gives you both the visual alarm and the audio alarm, and also the lighting also. So that's how it will be behaving. Once you confirm everything is okay, you can just come, press on the system, and you select standby. Then you will stop the ventilation. Then you can switch off this compressor. Now you see when you are using this compressor, you'll be having a lot of noise. But if you are using the medical air, you'll not be having that kind of noise. We also have, like for our machine, it has 10 ventilation modes. So when the oxygen is connected, you'll be able to have the other modes. Like for now, it's giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5, but they are usually 10.
Oh.
Yeah. For if you want to do the manual ventilation, you'll select from here, but you can only select manual ventilation if the machine is on ventilation. You cannot, if you press like now, it cannot work. That's how the manual ventilation works. If you want to choose the nebulization, you still come to system. You press the system button here. You'll have the nebulization here. You adjust the volume of your nebulization that you want to do, and then you'll confirm. So if you are doing if the machine was running on ventilation mode, you'll be able to deliver this nebulization. And for nebulization, you just need to connect the nasal cannula here and connect directly either
To the patient
or here on this end of the Y connector here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's all the overview of the operation of this machine. If there is any question, you are free to ask.
Okay. So for me, my first question is that thing on the stand, is it movable?
It is movable from this point here.
And the other part is not movable?
No, it's just flexible from this end.
From that end?
Yes.
Okay. And then for the volume for that, it's for me, I feel it's too much. Is there a way to reduce it, or to stop it, or to silence?
Now for this case, you see, for us, we've come here like what the company has done is, in a situation where you don't have the medical air, this one comes in handy. So you'll need to just bear with the noise, because you need that medical air.
Okay.
And also in most cases, you only use medical air for a patient that doesn't require literally the oxygen, who is already recovered, but just needs some assistive ventilation. So you'll not be using it frequently. You'll be using either the piped gas or the cylinder. Yes.
So, okay then. And then
this is just as a precautionary, in case you don't have, or in case you run out of the medical air, it will be able to assist you.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we mute this button for muting.
For muting, if you press, just like any other machine, like the anesthesia machine and the likes, the alarms are meant to alert you. So even if you mute, you can only mute for 120 seconds. After 120 seconds, the alarm will come on.
It comes on.
Because you need this machine, because it's used in a sensitive area, you'll need those alarms to always be on for you to know what's happening to the patient.
So you said this one it can only be switched if there is water.
Yeah,
inside.
you don't need to switch on unless it has water, and it's only distilled water.
And it is for supporting what exactly?
For this one, humidifier, just like the oxygen concentrator, you need to use water to moisten the air. You don't give the patient dry air. Yes.
Okay. So for us, for accessories, how many do you supply? Like what accessories should I expect from you when you're giving me, or will I go to buy locally?
First, we give you the full set for the adult and the full set for the pediatric.
Okay.
Actually, for adults, they come 2 pairs, and then for pediatric is 1 pair.
1 pair?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is for adults.
So that's for adults and also
Okay.
it's good for adults. Yes, for adults.
You said this is for medical air or for what?
Yeah, for medical air. And these are spares for these ones. These ones can be disconnected.
Are they autoclavable?
This one?
Yes, these things.
Yeah, those ones you
can autoclave. What else can I autoclave on your machine?
This filter that I shown you
Okay.
here.
Uh-huh.
Only those ones.
Only those ones. So this, you said when you're connecting there, I should use all the 4, or you use 3. One is spare.
You use 2 with this.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we have 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you use 2 at a go. For
2 at a go.
inspiration and respiration.
And respiration.
Yeah.
There is none other. Okay.
You see, we have these different tubings. These ones are connected separately. So you see, like this one, the way it has come as a full set.
Yes.
So you just for this one is just for connecting on this end and this end.
And that is pediatric set.
This for adult set.
Adult set.
Yeah, as I told you, we have two sets for the adult and 1 set for the pediatric.
Okay.